Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tactic from GYR. We've already actually released this tactic on FM23 so far. It is the nice to meet you. It is the 3-5-2 or 5-3-2, whichever you prefer to say with the wingbacks, it's that one. But on the updated match engine, this one we have tested. It won a lot of stuff with Liverpool, as you probably would expect. It also got a league and cup double with Wrexham down in the non-league. And this one on screen right now is probably the most ridiculous test that we've done thus far, because it won a treble with Benfica. As you can see, they did win the league. They did win the Portuguese Cup as well. But they also won the Champions League, guys. So we're first of all going to have a look at their Champions League run, because if I take all the competitions out, you can kind of see how they did get on. They did have to qualify, so they've gone from a qualification round all the way to lifting the trophy. In their group then, they had Atletico Madrid, Ajax and Copenhagen. They did go through in their group. They knocked out Tottenham, they knocked out Porto, they knocked out Liverpool on penalties after losing their first game at Anfield. And then they get all the way to this Champions League final. Superb goals, a brace from David Neres, Florentino Luis and Antonio Silva with the goals. You can see the shape in the bottom right hand corner. It looks fantastic, and I am really happy to bring this one to you. But before we dive in to break down this tactic, I do have to say, if you do like the tactics on the channel, drop a like on the video down below and subscribe if you are picking up things for the very first time. And I couldn't make these videos without the awesome GYR. His links will be down in that description as well, so please do go and check him out. Twitter, Twitch, Discord, all of that good stuff will be down in the description. So let's dive in and break this down. This is the GYR nice to meet you again, because this is obviously the second variant. This is the one that will work on the most recent match update, and this is what we have. In goal then, we have a sweeper keeper on support with the additional instruction of tackle harder. So you know the additional instructions, guys, they are the ones with the white cog and the red circle next to it. You hit the edit button here, and you can see the tackle harder is selected. You know it's selected because it has the green outline around the edge of the box. Now we move into the three central midfielders, and they do have different instructions on them. So the two on the either side of the middle, we have two ball playing defenders on defensive duty. No additional instructions on these guys. And then in the middle, we have a central defender on defend. Now, moving into the fullbacks or the wingbacks in this position, we have complete wingbacks. So they will be staying as wide as they possibly can. And they are complete wingbacks on support with the additional instructions of take more risks, dribble more, and tackle harder. That is the same on both the right back and the left wing back as well. Now we move into the three in the middle. If we take a look at the one right in the middle, that is the deep line playmaker on defensive duty with the additional instruction of take more risks. Now the two players either side, on the right hand side, let's start on the right hand side, we have a central midfielder on attack duty with the custom instructions on this one of take more risks, move into the channels and tackle harder. He already comes with get further forward. And then the one on the left hand side is a mezzala on attack function with dribble more and run wide with the ball. Now moving into the two up top, we have two different roles here. So the one on the right hand side is a pressing forward on attack duty, no additional instructions on this one. And then on the left hand side, we have the advanced forward, probably the best tactical, the best position in terms of strikers this year. Advanced forward on attack duty, we take more risks, dribble more, shoot less often, and tackle harder. Now I will say, guys, we are going to break things down. Obviously, the tactical style is nice to meet you again. It doesn't really matter which you select here. You can kind of select any one of these lists on the list. If you follow the following instructions, you will have the tactical style down. It doesn't really matter. I would just select gegenpress. It's probably just easier, isn't it? In terms of in possession, guys, this is how we're looking. Fairly wide in terms of our attacking width. We are passing into space. We are passing out of defense with a slightly shorter passing directness and a higher tempo. Low crosses into that final third, and in terms of our dribbling style, we are dribbling at, or running at, the defense, should I say. In terms of in transition, this is how we're looking. We are counter pressing when possession has been lost. We are countering when possession has been won, and our distribution type from our goalkeeper is just to roll it out nice and easy, just to make sure you maintain that possession. out of possession. This is how we're looking. We are doing that high press in terms of our line of engagement with a higher defensive line. We are triggering the press much more often and preventing that short goalkeeper distribution. In terms of our tackling style, we are hitting get stuck in, and we are stepping up more in terms of our defensive line. I will say with the get stuck in, if you are picking up a lot of bookings, please just take it off. It will help mitigate that sort of booking setup. But as you can see, there's lots of goals in this. David Neres with 26 goals as that advanced forward, 19 goals for Gonzalo Ramos. João Mario as the mezzala in this one got 18 goals himself. Guedes, he's on loan, so that doesn't matter. Oh, is he on loan here? He's on loan here? On loan from Wolves. He scored 14 as well. Fair play. And then if we look at some of the others, Ristic got 10 as well. There's lots of goals in this tactic, guys, and I will say the link-up play between all of these is fantastic, and the complementary lines between them all is brilliant as well. You've got the two at the top. Usually when you play these three alongside each other, they will have ones in between all of them, which looks really nice, much the same as the defensive line. The average ratings are looking really good, and the tactic itself is absolutely fantastic. Let us know if you do use it down in the comment section. We're always interested to hear your feedback, or if there's any shapes that you would like to see GYR tackle next time. If you don't like this tactic, you want to see something a bit more conventional, check out this playlist. It's all the tactics that G's released on this year's game.